Hi, this is Nathaniel doing a personal interview for Vitals and Victory on regarding nursing and pharmacist collaboration. And here I have,
Alan Marinka.
and what's your role?
I'm a pharmacist at Fry's Pharmacy.
Fry's Pharmacy, perfect. So we just have a couple questions for you just in regards to nursing and pharmacist collaboration. My first role is just want to get to know what are your roles and responsibilities as a pharmacist?
I'm basically legal drug dealer. I give prescriptions to patients, vaccines, and I just coordinate with the rest of the team.
Perfect. And, you're making sure that everything's good.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's coordinated.
Yeah, what the fuck. All right, cool. Question 2. Why is ongoing communication between nursing and pharmacy a critical component necessary to provide through continuity of care?
Well, I don't really talk to the doctors. I talk more to the nurses. The nurses deal more with patients more than doctors. Doctors are kind of in and out. So without the nurses, they wouldn't know what medication to give and how much medication or if it's the right medication. So I collaborate with the nurses because they give the medication.
Okay, perfect. So essentially what I'm understanding is that, you're talking to the nurses more than doctors, and you just supervise medication for those nurses to give to them. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So when we're talking about plans of care, how do the results of this collaborative effort guide the ongoing development of, for example, patient-centered plans of care?
It's all about safety. We got to make sure they take it right,
The patients.
the patients.
Okay.
We got to make sure they're taking it right. If they can take it with food or if they're supposed to just take it with water, if they're supposed to not have food, like straight in the morning, or if they can only take it at night. It's all about when and how to take the medication.
Okay. Yeah, so basically we're just making sure, you guys are just making sure, hey, the patient needs to know certain information about the thing. You guys provide that information.
Correct.
Perfect. So my last question for you, Alan, is how does this process have the potential to affect patient outcomes?
Sad to say, but death can definitely occur, or very severe side effects. You just don't know what could happen if you take a medication wrong, a medication too much of a medication or too little of a medication. Sometimes it won't work. All we're trying to do is to make sure that the patient's health can go back to as normal as possible.
All right, Alan. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for just taking the time to just go over the questions with me a little bit. I really appreciate it for my class. This will just help us get a deeper understanding of how pharmacists and nursing work together.
Of course, thank you very much. Thank you for asking.